More than 1,000 years ago, in the valley of Kashmir, power belonged overwhelmingly to men. And yet, one of the most formidable rulers of medieval Kashmir would be a woman who had been underestimated from childhood. Her name was Didda. Born in the 10th century into the royal family of Lohar, Didda had a disability affecting her leg. But the physical limitation that others may have seen in her would never define the limits of her life. She married Shemugupta, king of Kashmir, and entered a royal court filled with powerful nobles, competing factions, and dangerous ambitions. When her husband died, Didda did something remarkable. She did not disappear from public life. She stepped into power. First, she governed as regent for her young son. After his death, she continued as regent for her grandsons. Around her, kings changed, but Didda remained. She survived court intrigues, confronted rebellions, and outmaneuvered powerful nobles who challenged her authority. And then something extraordinary happened. Didda no longer ruled in the name of a son or a grandson. She became the sovereign of Kashmir in her own right. For more than 2 decades, the woman who could easily have been dismissed because of her gender and her disability sat at the center of Kashmiri power. But Didda was no fairy tale queen. Kalhan's Rajtarangini remembers a ruler who could be intelligent and politically formidable, but also ruthless. She eliminated opponents and guarded her authority fiercely. Her story, therefore, isn't powerful because she was perfect. It is powerful because she refused to be powerless. More than 1,000 years later, Didda's life leaves us with a lesson that still matters. History does not always belong to those who are given power. Sometimes it belongs to those who refuse to accept the limits placed upon them. This is the story of Didda, Queen of Kashmir. And perhaps that is worth remembering this Independence Day. As we celebrate the freedom of our nation, let us also remember that independence carries a responsibility to have the courage to think freely, to stand with dignity, to protect what has been entrusted to us, and never ever take our freedom for granted. Happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.